The town had a buzz to it. There was excitement to it.
Augie Renner says Trump's early years in Atlantic City were the best days here.
America's playground.
A lifer in the casino industry, he spent 4.5 years in the early 90s at the Trump Plaza, which closed in 2014.
He was an excellent leader, an excellent boss. He picks the very best, most knowledgeable, most talented people.
The Trump Plaza, the Trump Castle, the Trump Taj Mahal. In the 90s and early 2000s, the Trump name was everywhere in Atlantic City. Now this is all that's left of Donald Trump in Atlantic City, his name on the Taj Mahal casino. It's actually now owned by billionaire Carl Icahn, who struck a deal with Trump to keep the name. So while Donald Trump no longer owns or operates any casinos here, his Atlantic City legacy has been fair game on the campaign trail.
Made a tremendous amount of money in Atlantic City.
He believes we can treat the U.S. economy like one of his casinos.
Trump's 3 casinos led to 4 corporate bankruptcy filings, Fitch Ratings even labeling them serial filers in a report 3 years ago.
Almost every hotel in Atlantic City has either been in bankruptcy or will be in bankruptcy.
Trump says his casinos were part of a general decline in Atlantic City's gambling industry. Many here say that is only part of the story.
And the big one, of course, was Pennsylvania legalizing it and then New York State. And once the regional competition became, everybody in town started feeling the pain. But other properties were better capitalized than Trump.
Look again at that Fitch report. The reason for the bankruptcies, it says, unsustainably high leverage. Basically, too much debt. Stephen Persky headed New Jersey's Casino Control Commission during Trump's first Atlantic City bankruptcy in 1991.
I can tell you that the interest rates on the bonds were in the 15-16% area, which is highly risky in any business.
The bondholders were very strongly and professionally represented.
He and the investors that invested in him made a calculated risk, and they lost.
For small business owners like Mike Deal, the risk wasn't so obvious. When the Taj Mahal opened, his music company won a bid to supply them with $100,000 worth of pianos.
I talked to my lawyer about whether I should put a lien on these pianos to make sure I got paid. And my lawyer said, "Oh, you're doing business with Donald Trump. Don't worry about a thing." So
after several months waiting for his money, he got a letter from the casino.
And it said, "We have financial problems, and we have 3 choices to give you. You can either accept 70% on the dollar, you can wait till the casino makes enough money to pay for it, or you can get together and put us into bankruptcy."
He took the first option, losing $30,000. CNN's reached out to the Trump campaign several times asking about these claims and hasn't heard back.
He left Atlantic City with so many empty hands out that he owed money to. He has never once, from then until now, accepted any degree of responsibility.
In a town where fortunes come cheap, his legacy continues to divide opinion. Claire Sebastian, CNN Money, Atlantic City, New Jersey.